unfortunate. Violent clashes between farmers and Fulani herdsmen has become rampant lately, and Benue is one of the affected states. At least 1,800 persons have been killed by herdsmen in the state in the past 3 years. And this year alone, more than 100 deaths have been recorded. President Buhari attributed the increasing violence to climate change, forcing herdsmen to move deeper into the south for pasture and encroaching on farmlands. Houses are torched, farms destroyed, and thousands are displaced whenever violent clashes occur.
Thank you so much. I'm your brother, Great. I'm led in the spirit to appeal to those in Benue State, Plateau State, Taraba, Abuja area, even those in Niger, Kaduna, where the terrorists are operating freely, where the herdsmen militia are pouring blood like water. I'm led in the spirit to ask you people a very important question. It's to your conscience. Those of you in Benue, Plateau, Taraba, Lesten, those in Southeast also, and other people everywhere in Nigeria who claim to serve the living God. If meat will make your brother or sister to be killed, why will you not consider not eating meat all the days of your life? That is the question.
On this grave marker is written, Mlahaga Abraham, herdsman genocide victim, January 1st, 2018. And one after the other, they are laid to rest. A dark cloud appears to have covered Benue State, and until this matter is resolved peacefully and permanently, the people of Benue may find it hard to sleep with their eyes closed.
And it's so sad that this question may stand before you on the day of judgment. Because the example of Apostle Paul may testify against you. Apostle Paul said, if meat will make my brother to sin, I would rather not eat meat all the days of my life. That's why the question is now coming to you. It will stand before you every day of your life. If meat will make your brother or sister to be killed, if meat will make villages to be wiped out, family of 7 killed, as blood is flowing in Benue, in Kaduna, in different parts of the north, even in southeast and southwest, if meat will make your brother to be killed, why will you not consider not eating meat all the days of your life?
The open grazing prohibition law will be fully implemented.
This is all about land. If these killings by our enemies are to deter us from operating the anti-open grazing law in Benue State that was legally processed, they have failed.
Come to think about it, there are so many alternatives to the very meat you are eating that is making your brother or sister to be killed. Are we so heartless? Is it that we have lost our humanity? Are we so insensitive to the plight of our fellow man? People are there ravaging communities because of cattle. Then we are the people patronizing it. We are the people sponsoring it. The people they are killing are their sole customers. The people they are killing.
Of the victims arrived IBB Square, Makurdi, for funeral rites as government offices, commercial banks, markets and schools were closed in observance of the work-free day earlier declared by the state government in honor of the victims. It was a sober moment as thousands of sympathizers, most of whom were dressed in black, besieged the venue to witness the event. Special prayers were also offered for the repose.
You see, it's just like God asked Israel of old, how can you say you are wise? What wisdom is in you? How can you say you are wise? That which you cherish, that which you are eating, that's what is making your brother or sister to be killed. Those involved in that business. Come to think about it. We are told they do not even eat that same meat.
People out there, how you doing today? This is Benue People's Television Online. You already know I'm your regular host. I go by the name Nino Brown. Yo, today is the 11th day of January 2018. We're live and direct at the Benue State University Teaching Hospital, where the deceased, the dead people killed by the Fulani Herdsmen have been taken today to give them burial. Now,
yet blood is flowing for that business. And we refuse to reflect. People are so hardened, they don't care. You can't go for alternative to save life, for the peace of the nation.
Leaves 21 dead and many others missing.
Residents of Donado, Laboro, Katibo, Dindago and Maku communities in Taraba State are grieving and counting their losses after their communities were sacked by suspected Fulani militia. During the coordinated attacks that lasted 2 days, houses were razed and about 35 people are still missing. Some relatives of the victims who spoke with our correspondent narrated their ordeals, lamenting that security agents could not be mobilized to their area during the 2 days the Fulani militia laid siege on their communities.
God will judge us. If meat will make your brother or sister to be killed, will you not consider saying, all the days of my life, this particular meat, no more, no more, to save life, for the peace of the people, for the unity of the people, you will say no more. That is food for thought. Let us reflect deeply on this. Remember to save life, to enthrone the kingdom and righteousness. Why can't we make that sacrifice and give up just one particular meat? Just one, not two. Is it not so shameful that after all the killing, year after year, and we just pretend as if we do not know what's going on? You buy something today and eat. The next day, the people you bought that thing from will kill you or kill somebody else. Then you go on because you are still alive to promote that same business. Is it not shameful? We need to think again. We need to reflect deeply on this. May we receive grace to do what is right. May we receive grace to follow the example of Apostle Paul and say, if meat will make my brother to be killed, I better leave that particular meat.
Following an attack on herdsmen masterminded by youths in the state, a herdsman was killed and several cows belonging to herdsmen were butchered in the ensuing violence. Authorities are searching the area for perpetrators. The state governor...
Think about this. What is going on in the north and in Nigeria is nothing but land grabbing. The people want to take the land. Land and land only. That is what's at stake. And you have to decide whether you offer yourself willingly as a tool in the hand of the oppressor, in the hand of the murderers. You have to decide. You have to decide if future generation will no longer have a land they will call their own. Make that decision now.
I got a text message that was being circulated that Fulani people were coming to attack the village. And indeed, this morning we woke up and we found out that they came and attacked and killed people.
The other members of the community said the resurgence of attacks and killings is purely for the purpose of land grabbing.
There are nearly 60 communities that have been sacked. They cannot go back to their homes. They cannot go back to their farms.
It has been renamed by Fulani Herdsmen after the displacement of the natives who were there. And then, it is from that end and other Fulani enclaves that attacks are being unleashed on innocent native inhabitants.
For the community, this is one too many, with the clouds of uncertainty bringing questions to the state of insecurity in the country.
The choice you make as to what you eat will go a long way. Think about it. If you are of God and you seek the good of your fellow man, share this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm doing what God asked me to do. What you do with this message is between you and God, not me. Whether you accept willingly to be part of it, to share the video, to promote the work of God, is between you and God also. But remember, if you do that which pleases God, you'll be blessed. Share this video and subscribe to the channel. It's for the good.
Into morning due to violent attacks by gunmen which has continued unabated, with the recent one being the Sunday late-night attack which claimed the lives of 10 people and this time including an entire family wiped out.
A whole family is wiped up and life destroyed.
While investigations are still on, the people gathered here to bid farewell to their loved ones